All right, well, welcome everybody. So I'm going to get started and I want to talk about how we generate more sales for our clients. My name is Randy Schrum and I'm glad you're here. So let's get into it. So, how do we generate more sales for our clients? Well, the first area is intent targeting. And what is intent targeting? Well, it's pretty advanced in that it's targeting prospects based on their search and browsing history along with their social media interests, because these are all things that the search engines and the ad networks, the Googles of the world, Facebook and Instagram and YouTube, they're collecting data based on how prospects are looking at things. And their online behaviors are an indication of what people are probable to buy next. So what they search and how they browse and engage on social media drives our algorithms to serve up ads based on predictive intent. Let me give you an example. If you start going to websites reading about cookie recipes and you look at 10 different articles on about cookie recipes and you really start thinking about it, maybe you watch a video on cookie recipes, the next thing you're going to see is Whole Foods running an ad to you telling you about their great 12-pack of organic cookies that they have for you. Now, I don't know if you can actually buy organic cookies, but the point is that is predictive intent. That is intent-based targeting. And you never typed in the words buy cookies. You only looked at cookie recipes. But that predictive intent is what we leverage to help our clients sell more of their products and services. So how do we generate more sales for our clients through buyer targeting? Well, by collecting data on previous purchasing behaviors, we find the ideal buyers to serve our ads to. So we collect data points on what people are buying online, and we match those according to their devices. We cross-match devices between a laptop, desktop, smartphone, email, phone number. And we even create lookalike audiences of our existing buyers to dial in our targeting on potential buyers. What does that mean? Well, let's just say we take a handful of your top 1,000 buyers in your database. We'll then create a lookalike audience with an ad network, which is something that you can actually do. This is something that you can physically do with an ad system, and then tell it to go out there and match that up with the people, of the billions of people in their database that most closely match the 1,000 buyers we just loaded. And so it's really about getting laser targeted with who's potentially going to be your ideal buyer. And we do that through, both that and then also monitoring those people who are visiting our websites, and we collect data on them. And then we refer back to our ad networks telling us who are the ideal people who are probably going to buy from us, who are buying the most things online. And so we do a lot of our advertising and ad strategy around buyer targeting. Who are the people who are most likely to buy? And then we refine that. So how do we get more sales for you through location targeting? Now, this is one of the most powerful and exciting things that pretty much nobody knows about. And what we do is we track where our prospect goes, and we serve them ads based on them walking into a local event, a local store, a peer store, a competitor store, a building, a physical address, a website address, any online digital asset or even domain. And so we can target any store, any location, and any domain they visit. So when our ideal customer walks into a building or venue, we tag them based on their device. And then the magic happens by targeting them with similar offers. So here's what we do. We literally build a digital wall around those places and events and stores and websites that our prospects may visit. And then once they do, our ad system triggers an ad and we start sending them ads about our company and our offers. And so it's one of the most powerful ways to generate sales in your business. So how do we generate more sales with retargeting? Well, This is one of the best ways to drive conversions, and it's through multiple exposures to the right people. You know, it's been said before the internet ever came along that 7 to 12 exposures is what it took to get a buying decision. So what our strategy does is it follows them everywhere online, appearing to them just enough to drive them to a buying decision. Not to drive them crazy or to be creepy, but to drive a buying decision. And we do this through tagging those people who see our original offers, who engage in our content, watch our videos, and we track them and we appear before them, again, almost everywhere they go online. So if we start at 12 o'clock at the top of this image here, the prospect visits your content online, we tag them, and then as it moves clockwise, they leave the website, and when the prospect who originally visited your website is on someone else's website, we appear with them before them with an ad. And then the prospect responds to that ad and sees more content or an offer from you. So how do we generate more sales through revenue optimization? What is that? Well, what we do is we identify missing opportunities to increase profits and sales. We basically maximize offers. And this is done by matching up add-on products and services to existing offers. It's also done through optimizing your website. Just because your website's mobile friendly doesn't mean it's conversion friendly. It doesn't mean it's revenue optimized. And so most of these products are often offered even after the initial sale. So further, what we do is we track our buyers' behaviors online, analyzing what they're buying. And then we maximize offers, making these as add-ons. And again, what we do is we rely on the ad networks to say, hey, these 2,000 people who just visited your website, here's what they've been buying online, and not from you, but from other people. And you actually can get up-to-minute, up-to-date reports daily on what these people are buying. And yes, that's how powerful, ad targeting is these days, and what the networks are able to tell you. And so we leverage that to optimize the revenue in your business. And oftentimes when our clients work with us, they're seeing anywhere from 2 to 3 to 4 times return and increase in sales on with the revenue just by implementing this strategy alone. So how do we generate more sales through website optimization? Well, website optimization, here's the thing. Most websites are not optimized to maximize sales. In fact, many do a great job of preventing sales. And what we do is we make it as easy as possible for people to buy. And we help people make a buying decision. You see, most of our clients will tell us that their website is mobile friendly. But typically, again, mobile friendly doesn't equal conversion friendly. It doesn't mean that we're actually removing the barriers that are causing people not to want to buy. And we're not making it easy enough for them to even check out on their mobile devices. And most clients that we work with, what we find out is they typically think that most people are visiting their websites through desktop, and what we've usually find is most of the time 67 to 75% of them are coming from their mobile devices and trying to buy on their mobile devices. And what we end up doing is optimizing their websites for more conversions, more sales, more revenue. So how do we generate more sales through digital optimization? And this is one of the most powerful things that you can do in your business. And it's through affinity-based marketing, which actually taps into the prospect's core buying reasons. And what we do is we develop a plan to exploit that and get more sales through social media. And we do it through a formula. And so all of the content, all of the pictures, all of the videos, we track, measure, and analyze, and we leverage that to tap into the core reasons why people buy online. And we create awareness through that, and it becomes a magnet. And we use that content to draw the audiences in. And we do something that taps into some core aspects of the brain. And there's the neocortex, the limbic brain, and the croc brain. And that neocortex of the brain is where all rational thought and language happens. But the limbic brain is where feelings like trust and loyalty happen. And that's where people actually make their buying decisions, is in the limbic brain. And so what we do is we create content that where people have those feelings of trust and loyalty, and that you actually get them and understand them, and where they like you, and they make those buying decisions based off of that. And we develop that, we cultivate that, and we draw that in. And through digital optimization and all of the strategies that we implement, we create different audiences where we have our beginner audience that we then retarget to our core audience, and everyone who engages with our core ads, content, looks at our products or services of our clients, we then tag into a third audience called our offer audience. And this is all very methodical. We track, measure, and analyze everything that we do, all to drive to your bottom line to create more sales. So if you want our help with this, then request a proposal by completing the form on our website today. Hey, if you enjoyed this, thanks for watching here with us, and we look forward to hearing from you soon.